Let's face it, not every caliber deserves the love or the shelf space it gets. Some rounds are so overhyped, impractical, or downright ridiculous that you have to wonder if they were designed as a joke. In this video, we're diving into the top 5 calibers only for idiots cartridges that sound impressive until you actually try to use them. From rounds with recoil that could dislocate your shoulder to niche cartridges that cost a fortune and perform worse than cheaper, more common options, this list pulls no punches. These are the calibers people love to flex about online but rarely bring to the range twice. Whether it's pointless power, terrible availability, or just solutions to problems nobody asked to solve, these rounds are more cringe than cool. If you're new to firearms or thinking of adding something unique to your collection, consider this a friendly warning or a reality check. Stick around, because we're about to roast some of the most questionable calibers out there. Number 5.256 Remington The Fading Star. Once a favorite among hunters and long-range shooters, the .256 Remington is now a fading star in the modern rifle world. Originally a Wildcat cartridge based on the .36 Springfield case, it was officially adopted by Remington in 1969. Firing a .257 caliber bullet at blazing speeds, it quickly gained a reputation for flat trajectories, excellent accuracy, and impressive versatility. It became a go-to round for hunters targeting deer, antelope, and even varmints at extended ranges. What made the .256 stand out was its ability to push lightweight bullets past 3,000 feet per second, making it ideal for open country shots. Its mild recoil and pinpoint precision made it beloved by marksmen who wanted power without a punishing kick. However, in today's market, newer calibers like the 6.5 Creedmoor and .243 Winchester have taken over in popularity, offering modern ballistics, broader ammo availability, and fresh factory rifle support. Still, for those who know its potential, the .256 remains a reliable, deadly accurate performer. It may not be the newest trend in hunting cartridges, but for the shooters who remember its glory days, it's far from forgotten, just a classic that's quietly fading into the background. Number 4.32 Winchester Special. The .32 Winchester Special, introduced in 1901, was Winchester's attempt to offer a cartridge that bridged the gap between the popular .30-30 Winchester and the more powerful .30-40 Krag. Designed specifically for lever-action rifles with smokeless powder, the .32 WS seemed promising on paper. It fired a .321-inch diameter bullet with slightly more punch than the .30-30, but it never quite lived up to the hype. Marketed as having less fouling and being more suitable for handloaders who preferred cast bullets, the .32 Win Special tried to carve out a niche, but it failed to stand out. In reality, it offered minimal ballistic advantage over the .30-30, had a more limited selection of factory loads, and didn't deliver significantly better performance. Ammo availability has always been spotty, and as the years passed, shooters simply stopped asking for it. Today, the .32 Winchester Special has faded into obscurity, mostly found in dusty lever-action rifles passed down through generations. It's not entirely useless, it can still take down deer, but with so many better options on the market, there's little reason to choose it. In the world of lever guns, this one's more nostalgic than necessary, a classic, but ultimately a loser in the long run. Number 3 7mm8 Remington. The 7mm8 Remington is one of those cartridges that quietly gets the job done, no fuss, no hype, just reliable performance. Introduced in 1980 and based on the .308 Winchester case neck down to accept a 7mm, 284 bullet, it delivers a nearly perfect blend of mild recoil, flat trajectory, and solid terminal performance. It's become a favorite among hunters, used shooters, and anyone looking for accuracy and efficiency without the bruising kick of larger calibers. What makes the 7mm8 stand out is its versatility. It's capable of taking down everything from deer to elk with the right bullet selection, and its ballistics are surprisingly close to the larger 7mm Rem mag but in a smaller, more shooter-friendly package. Its lighter recoil makes it ideal for smaller framed shooters or those who simply want a more comfortable shooting experience, without sacrificing power or range. Though it may not dominate headlines like the 6.5 Creedmoor, the 7mm8 remains a smart, practical choice, especially for those who appreciate precision and clean ballistics. It's a cartridge that may fly under the radar, but for those who know what they're doing, the 7mm8 Remington is anything but second tier. Number 2. .41 Magnum. The .41 Magnum is one of the most misunderstood and underappreciated revolver cartridges ever created. Introduced in 1964 by Remington and Smith & Wesson, it was meant to bridge the gap between the controllable .357 Magnum and the powerful .44 Magnum. On paper, it made perfect sense, offering better stopping power than the .357 without the punishing recoil of the .44. In practice, though, the .41 Magnum never found its niche. Originally intended for law enforcement, it was quickly rejected due to excessive recoil and bulky revolvers. Then, when marketed to hunters, it struggled to compete with the popularity and wider availability of the .44 Magnum. As a result, it faded into the background, stuck in a sort of ballistic limbo, too much for everyday carry, not enough to unseat the heavy hitters in the field. Still, for those who give it a chance, the .41 Magnum is a solid performer. It's accurate, hits hard, and offers excellent penetration, making it a capable choice for handgun hunting or backwoods defense. While it never reached mainstream success, it maintains a loyal cult following that appreciates its unique balance of power and precision. Number 1. .300 Savage, the obsolete oddball. The .300 Savage, introduced in 1920, was once considered a revolutionary cartridge, but today it stands as a relic of the past, a forgotten oddball in the world of big game hunting and sport shooting. Designed by Savage Arms, it was initially developed as a modern alternative to older, slower cartridges like the .30-30 Winchester. Offering a flatter trajectory and greater range, the .300 Savage became a popular choice for hunters in the early 20th century, especially for deer and other medium-sized game. The cartridge's 150-grain bullet and relatively mild recoil made it an appealing option for hunters looking for power without the punishing kick of larger calibers. However, as newer cartridges, such as the .308 Winchester, gained popularity in the 1950s and beyond, the .300 Savage began to fade into obscurity. The .308 offered similar ballistics, wider ammunition availability, and greater versatility, making the .300 Savage seem redundant. While the .300 Savage is now largely obsolete, it still holds a nostalgic appeal for collectors and those lucky enough to find rifles chambered for it. Though it's no longer a mainstream choice, its history as a once promising cartridge is a testament to the ever-evolving nature of firearms and ammunition technology.